You think your stressful life is killing you, but the biggest twist is that dream of a completely stress-free life is actually digging your grave faster. And before this video ends, you'll discover the one type of stress that the longest living people on Earth never tried to escape. We all know the enemy. Sustained, intense stress destroys your mental and physical health. It damages your longevity. It burns you out. No debate. But that is just the surface. The real mechanism opens up now. A massive 20-year study by Dr. Howard S. Friedman at the University of California, Riverside, exposed a terrifying red flag. The test subjects who chose a completely relaxed lifestyle and retired early died the fastest. Read that again. The ultimate zero-stress dream was becoming a trap. And the reason why is something most people never realize. Imagine your brain like a guitar string. If it is pulled too tight, it snaps. That's toxic stress. But if it is completely loose, it plays no music. It slowly becomes useless. Your brain works exactly the same way, which raises a dangerous question. If too much stress is bad and zero stress is also bad, then what is the sweet spot? Because the answer explains why some people stay mentally sharp into old age, while others slowly fade away. Here is the most shocking part of the process. The people who lived the longest maintained a low level of stress. Not panic, not anxiety, not burnout. Challenge, responsibility, purpose. They faced daily problems. They kept learning. They stayed engaged with life. They poured their heart and soul into meaningful work. And that tiny detail changed everything. The biggest twist is this. Stress itself was not the enemy. Meaningless stress was. Think about two people. One spends all day worrying about things he cannot control. The other spends all day building something difficult but meaningful. Both feel pressure, but only one grows from it. That's the difference. And here's where the study gets even more interesting. That low-level stress created a chain reaction. The participants developed healthier habits, they smoked less, they consumed less alcohol, they stayed active, they stayed connected, they had a reason to wake up tomorrow, and that reason kept them alive longer. But here's the first red flag. Most people are not chasing purpose, they're chasing comfort. And comfort feels good in the short term. That's why this trap is so dangerous. Because comfort disguises itself as freedom, when in reality, it can slowly become decay. So let's close the loop. Remember the question from the beginning? What is the one type of stress that the longest living people never tried to escape? Purpose-driven stress. The stress that comes from growth, the stress that comes from responsibility, the stress that comes from building something that matters. Zero stress is not freedom, it is decay. A little meaningful stress is often the price of a meaningful life. So tell me in the comments, what is one daily challenge that is making you stronger right now? Your job, your fitness, your business, or something else. But there is one problem. Even if you master stress, you can still stay trapped. Because the same mindset that keeps people working hard is often exploited by the way they've been taught to think about money. And that mistake silently keeps millions stuck. This is just the beginning. The real game starts in the next video. Click the screen and watch. The truth about saving money nobody told you. Because sometimes the thing protecting you is the same thing holding you back. And you don't want to spend your whole life thinking your stressful life is killing you when the real danger was having no reason to struggle at all.